Hey, it's Brother Kevin from El Salvador. We're finishing up our June 2025 mission trip. Following me, you're going to see some clips from some people who are going to answer some questions that are often asked by people who are thinking about going on a mission trip.
I would say take that step of faith and just challenge yourself and just see what God does, and He'll grow you and just grow your faith.
Well, when I first heard about this trip, I wasn't sure that I could even go because I am teaching summer school online. And so I spoke with my boss, who happens to be a strong Christian, and I said, "Is that even possible?" And instantly he answered and said, "Go and go with God." So that was, it's like a minor miracle. And I'm very happy, and this has been the best trip ever. Well, I think the biggest preparation for anyone to go is to be spiritually ready, follow the Great Commission of Jesus, and that is to go forth and make disciples among all of the nations. And you need to be willing to go out of your comfort zone, but God will tell you what to say. So you're going to be fine. Go and be prepared with God.
We went through training to prepare for this trip. We prepare our testimony, and we share several different spiritual tools that we use. We practiced, and so that we would feel very comfortable, and it was very helpful for me, and it, I think, made me to feel like I was truly prepared for this time.
Something that's different than I thought it would be. I had that idea that the people would be oppressed and sad, but I've found out since I've been here, they are so content with what they have. They're very friendly to us. We couldn't ask for nicer people since we've been here.
So in June, we do a lot of outreach in communities, whether that is doing block parties along with churches. We also will sometimes do special events, like this time we had a quinceañera that we helped get the girls ready for to kind of celebrate them, as they were orphans and didn't have families to do that for them. During the week, we go to schools and we share the gospel at these schools, and we help give them some courage for those that are Christians to spread the gospel in their local neighborhood. But for those who aren't, we introduce them to the gospel and lead them to Christ if that is what their wish is to.
So we always make an effort to connect the people that we meet and that we present the gospel to with the church. We always have a pastor of a local church with us, and then Eric and Susan really make an effort to make sure that whether it's their church that they're connected to or another church, that those people are connected to a church of some sort and will be there.
So when you're here in El Salvador sharing the gospel, you really do have to rely on the Holy Spirit. I mean, I constantly pray that it is the Lord's words coming through my mouth and not my own. And so that is one of the biggest spiritual challenges here. It's just to be in constant prayer with God, to constantly be asking Him to saturate me with His Holy Spirit, and to also saturate those who are talking to with His Holy Spirit, so that they might be receptive to what we're doing. And it truly is an amazing experience. We get to watch on somebody's face as the Holy Spirit is talking to them and breaking them down. And you see that moment when they, you know, in their eyes, that they're finally going to make that decision to come to Christ.
My favorite connection was at the schools. One of the little girls that we witnessed to came up to us afterwards and said, "You can make mistakes, but God's love will always overpower those mistakes." And that was like a sermon in itself from a child. We learn so many things from children, but that particular statement touched my heart. Her faith was deeply rooted in her, and that's something I'll never forget. I love learning from children. We can learn from every age, and that's a blessing in itself.